on the back, he was playing really well.
Yeah, it's kind of got a radio show.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
And I absolutely, I don't even know what I shot. I blew up. Just had a couple bad holes. And
How often do you play?
I played 4 times this year.
Now, do you still see Lacey and Mertz and
Yeah,
Bunnell and that? Are they still a gang?
They're still a gang.
That's funny.
But yeah, they. That's who I played with last year most of the time, and we'll talk about the old times, you know.
This look a
40
bit familiar.
what's not, and all that. They're constantly bringing that up.
That look familiar?
Is that mine?
Yep.
What? Oh.
375.
Is that right? 7 used from 375. Yeah, that's not bad. What is that on Amazon?
This is 700.
I forget that you can find.
So let's check. Look at ours. Pro book 30 and a 45 30. Yes. That's 45.25 we're on even.
Mm-hmm. How's everything going around here, Grant? I don't get out here much this summer, honey.
Oh, this is what we want.
You been keeping the yard work up, Grant? Cutting grass, doing the trimming?
This is ours.
I got that riding mower
This is ours, but it's a bit different.
about 3 years ago, I guess.
700.
I didn't realize that a riding mower would just bounce you to death.
They will beat you up.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was going to be like great. I'll do my own yard, and I got like 18 months, same as cash.
Oh, that's funny.
At Lowe's, so it was all great. You know, paid it off a month early and everything, and I can't ride. I can't drive it because it bounces me so much that my back can't take it. And Roman's got one, or I'd give it to him.
A couple next
I'll give it
door.
to that Schneister.
No,
Yeah.
so.
Couple next door had a yard bug. It looks like a.
Teeny tiny little
If it was
bug.
red and black, it would look like a ladybug. And the hardest part of mowing my yard with the hand mower is to hold on to the mower.
Is to do what?
Hold on to the mower. Because
Sit down. Sit down.
my yard needs to be rolled bad. But I get on that little riding lawnmower and gee whiz.
It just kills you.
Yeah, it's almost not worth it.
I know, it doesn't feel safe either. Where is she, honey? Did she have to go in for lunch or something?
No.
Just 10 minutes. All right, thank you, Viv. Thank
Are you
honey.
sad?
I know, she
Why are
always
you
likes to
sad?
stay and play. Okay, if you want 10 more minutes, you can have it, but by the time you get over there, and it's well, it's almost 12 noon. We'll do Snooty Fox, and then we'll take you to lunch. You want a little something to hold you over, honey? You sure? Because Chipotle might be out of food.
How could anybody that pretty be upset?
Are you taking anything with you today? All right. Your snack, where is that? That's it?
I only ate 2 of them.
And your water bottle? You got ice cubes in your water bottle? We'll fix that up. Oh, okay, we'll put ice in. Oh. Did Grandpa drink all your water?
This is like Violet. Violet walked up to me one time and said, I got nothing. And said it just like that. I got nothing.
Oh, that's funny.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
Give me a quarter. Here, and you'll have something.
They're all cute. They all come
Oh,
up with the
absolutely.
best.
I think so.
I hear you guys really had a good time at Columbus Zoo.
Wish you were there.
I know. I just didn't think I'd be able to do it, honey.
We can add you to the membership.
Oh, did you guys buy a membership?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And Moonshot actually has one in Springfield.
Oh, really?
It's new. They just opened it maybe a month ago.
Oh, Boonshoft. Where'd we go? We
That's
went
the
to
Dayton one.
Okay. And Boonshoft opened one in Springfield?
Yeah, they're now
Oh,
open
Springfield is further north, I think, than the one we went to, right?
on
Or not?
DeWeese. I don't know, it's not.
All right. See where Springfield is.
I want to tell you,
Huh.
something happened to my house about a month ago.
You hear me?
I put up,
It's DeWeese Parkway. Hold on. Can you just wait?
Sure.
While I try to find this.
So all I do is put it on hold.
Get directions. and then
Membership.
we'll see.
I need to find where they get in.
So there's this family that lives next door, a good Catholic family, Mary and Joseph. Literally.
Oh, that's
anyway.
funny.
They have 5 kids, the last of which has Down syndrome. And
Named Jesus.
but they take care of the yard for me. They cut it, and then if it needs it, they rake it up a little. I have them
Wow.
come every 2 weeks, and they cut the yard and like just really do a nice job. $25, and that
Can't
is
beat that.
really cheap yard work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but that feels ridiculous with that riding mower sitting in the garage. But I don't know what else to do.
Here,
I probably
let's-
should just sell the mower.
Here,
But I
can
don't
you
know
sit
if I'd
here?
even get close to what it's.
They're in
I thought,
spring.
you know what? Maybe it'll help sell the house when the time comes.
Oh, absolutely. Good
Yeah.
idea. Good idea.
It's
You
good.
start it?
Got it.
No, it needs a battery. It needs a battery. But other than that, it's great. Yeah.
Well, these people gave me this little mower. Put new
Directions.
blades on it. Put a new battery in it.
Discovery
Cleaned it all up.
Springfield.
Put a new carburetor on it. It runs like a top, but man,
That's cool.
beats you to death.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Vivian, I was telling Grammy about a month ago over
At
my house.
Sunwatch.
This little girl came over and got on the trampoline.
It's
And she
farther
was
than
bouncing
the one
and
we went
bouncing
to.
and bouncing, and all the neighbors came out and watched her.
Because this is
Oh,
us.
really?
Yeah,
Was she doing flips and stuff?
she was doing flips.
That's this one.
I remember a girl named Sandra Hughes in school.
Sandy Hughes,
Mm-hmm. Do you know Sandy Hughes?
was she short?
I don't know. She was kind of blondish, but on the
I was thinking reddish blonde. Might be a different one.
no, it might be.
I'm thinking of the
And she
one.
was jumping on the trampoline, and they called her Swivel Hips Hughes. I don't know why I remember that. I don't even know where the trampoline was. I guess. Oh, it was school. It must have been at school in gym class. Must
I
have
don't
been at
remember
school.
trampoline in
Why
gym
do you
class.
know? How's Dick Gaw? Dick and Dave Gaw? Do you ever see them? Or
Dick's gone.
oh, he died. I
About
didn't
2 years ago.
What happened to him?
I don't really know. I was going up to see Droughty, and I ran into Regina.
Oh,
She said, "While you're here, would you stop in and see Dick?" And I said, "I didn't know he was in the hospital." She said, "Well, nobody knows." I think he just died. I mean, he just went downhill. I never could figure out, never knew what was wrong with him.
Oh,
But
Weren't
he
they
looked-
big drinkers? Him and Regina both.
I don't know if
excuse
Regina
me.
was still. I know they used to
Oh.
be, but I know Dick was.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
They have changed it now. It's within the 90-mile radius you get in FOIA. Everything within your 90-mile radius is 50% off. We don't get into FOIA in the coast side of the Cincinnati Museum anymore.
Oh, you don't.
We get in 50% off.
Well, it could be like Roxy. He could
I changed
That's
it.
what could have killed him.
Liver.
Yeah.
Dick was such a good guy, wasn't he?
Dick was a good guy. Dave has Alzheimer's.
Oh, you're kidding.
Probably 5 years ago, when I was working at Sears, I was standing outside the automotive, and Dave walked up to me and said, "Hey, buddy, could you help me find my car?" I said, "Dave, Jack Trout." And he said, "Oh, hi." He had no clue who I was, not a clue. So I said, "Well, come on." I told the guy, I said, "Look, if anybody's looking for me, I'm helping this guy find his car." So I said, "Dave, come on, my car's right over here, we'll ride around." I said, "Do you have a keyless?" "Yeah." I said, "Well, we'll ride around, you push." If you're facing the entrance to the mall, off to the right is the entrance of McAlpin's.
Right.
Dillard's. He was probably as close to being on 122 in the parking lot as you could get. And he walked all the way into McAlpin's and wandered around the mall. He couldn't find his car. But I saw this red bill and said, that's it. I said, click your thing, Dave, and he did. And
Thank goodness you knew his car. Yeah, that was like a little angel.
I knew his car from the Elks.
That's funny.
But he's,
So you came along. Yeah, I do believe there's like little angels
There's
watching
the
over.
Lord.
Yeah.
But he's still around, right?
he hasn't died, put it that way. I don't know anything about his condition. Can't be
He's
sure.
gone. He just hasn't died. Get it? Is he married? Wasn't he married to somebody who was kind of in Middletown, a real involved in stuff, either at a bank or something?
Or Schneister.
He was married
Or
to
Shyster,
Carol
Shyster.
Harlan.
Yeah.
She was the Secretary Treasurer of the Union.
Okay.
But they'd been divorced forever.
Oh, they have.
And then he married Jean, I think,
That's sounding
was
familiar.
her
for some
name. She
reason.
worked at Insurance Associates. Still does.
Are you still with Insurance Associates?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to shop around.
What do you work?
Well, this sounds
Oh, you-
stupid, but as soon as Teresa, Roman's girlfriend, retires, I'm getting out of there, I think.
Well, I know Teresa is
Who the
because
heck is Teresa?
I know, but I'll tell you, it just comes
She
down
worked at
to
Insurance Associates.
it just comes down to dollars, and
I've never.
I think they pay out well, I think, but here's what's crazy. My Ultima, I don't know what I was paying, but when I got my new car, I thought, whoa, let's see what's going to happen here. The insurance on my new car is only $10 more a month than it was on my Altima that was 12 years
I
old.
would never
And
send
I
to
told
you.
Roman, I said, that completely baffles me. And he said, well, it might be because the new cars have safety features and all that. But I thought, I don't know.
They didn't come out with anything super new. You had airbags, didn't you, in your old car?
Yeah. So I don't understand how that could be.
Yeah,
But-
that stuff never makes sense to me.
No. So I thought, gee whiz. But I talked to Teresa recently, and I said, Teresa, I'm thinking of shopping around because it's all gotten so expensive. And she said, well, Carolyn, but Cincinnati Insurance Company does pay, but there are different brokers for Cincinnati Insurance Company, and I'm going to check between the brokers and see about it because it's really just all dollars, and that's that. And I just kind of feel like for as long as we've both been with them, that they should be doing better.
I think in my life, there's been 2 homeowners claims. One was the back of the house where the
At
stuff blew
Westview.
off. The other one was where the refrigerator burned a hole in the kitchen.
Oh, I'll be darned.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the only 2 times.
Yeah.
I think I had one claim. No. Well, yeah, water in my basement at my house.
Mhm.
And they were good. They just coughed it right up, but then I got taken down the road by the guy that did the repair. But,
Oh, that's funny.
No.
They're shysters. I had to get
he
you.
was a shyster, and there was no nicer in it, I'll tell you. That's for sure.
That's
How
right.
did you come about getting a guy like that? Just out of the book, or
No, Cincinnati Insurance sent him. I called the adjuster, and she said, well, there's a guy that we use. So he said, I'll do this and that and this and that and this and that, and then you just sign your check over to me. I'll waive your deductible.
he was the adjuster and the repairman?
No, the repairman said that. He said,
Oh, okay.
So I thought since Cincinnati Insurance had sent him to me,
Yeah.
that's how it worked. So he said, we'll take down this wall, I'll do the da-da-da-da-da. Oh, my basement had like that much water. I was down there one night with a milk jug. It was just pouring in the wall. So he came, and then actually how he repaired the wall was with the stuff that you shoot in there that,
Or expands?
yeah, and he said, don't tell the insurance company that this is what the thing is, because then they won't want to pay. And I'm like, well, okay, but
I would have
then
been
he
like,
found out I only had $5,000 worth of coverage. He thought it was 10. So all these things that he promised to do, he didn't do. So
that's funny.
then my friend Carol, I was talking to her about it, and she said, well, I've got Cincinnati Insurance Company. They gave me the check, and I just called this guy, and he did it for $2,000, and I kept $3,000. And I said, I thought I was supposed to turn the check over to this guy. And she's like, no, Connie. So the insurance company didn't tell me that. This guy took me down the road, and I said, that is exorbitant. He said, well, I know it might sound absorbent, but absorbent? You've been in the water business too long. So that I increased my water damage coverage to $10,000, which I should probably cut it back because
to $1,000 to stay away from shysters like him. What did he say again? Oh yeah, he's been in the water business too long. You know why?
Yeah.
He said, what did he say? I forget. What did he say?
That guy, and then I was talking to him. I was telling Roman about this. And I was talking to him, and I said, he said something to me. Well, I repeated it back just to make sure that we were on the same page. It wasn't that I didn't hear him. So I said, all right, now you just said, and I repeated it back to make sure. He said, you're not listening to me. I said, and he repeated the same thing, and I thought, oh my gosh, this guy is a jerk with a capital J. And
this guy has no clue what to do. He's clueless.
Yeah.
He's like running around the street.
With a capital J, capital E, capital R, capital K. And so I thought, out of all the years that I've negotiated cars and done all this stuff,
you
I was
negotiated
really upset with me for being taken to the cleaners on that. Yeah. So you know what, Grant? It occurs to me that when you do that over here, just as a safety feature, if you pull the chair over right in front of you, if your laptop tips, it won't go to the floor, honey.
And then we're going to pay $500.
They may not have $500, and I know how you love your computer.
There's one in the basement that's freaky slow.
There we go. Is that okay for you to do right there? If you set it up on something, you don't have to lean back like that. You can put your feet down. Here.
Hey, I got this.
Let's use this book. Sit it on this book. And that will help.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. How about that? Does that help?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I need garage doors, and the wood's rotted underneath my picture window. One of my glasses is, but I'm not sure I need a whole window. I got to get somebody to come out and look at that. But I love being in my house and having the yard, and it's quiet there. It was the house I needed when I had Mom with me. Mm-hmm. And
my else on this.
Yeah, we let her chair go in the garage sale. Did the kids tell you that story?
To the Schneider. It wasn't to the Schneider store.
No,
It was somebody in a...
Don't you dare!
I'm not.
Remember, selfies have to be from up above.
Okay,
At
keep
45
explaining.
degrees. All right, I'm turning around here.
Stop! No. Then we can't hear you.
Oh, you can hear me all right. So, we put Mom, we all, we talked about it and talked about it. Well, it had been sitting in the garage for a few years. I didn't have any place to put it. If I move into a condo, I'm not going to have room for everything anyway, okay? Mm-hmm. So, we put it down by the curb and put a free sign on it because it really,
Can you not start?
It was a really good heavy chair.
Yeah, it was. It was heavy duty.
Clean it up and reupholster. Be fine.
Well, I thought about that, but I didn't have. It's probably going to cost about $500.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should have.
Right, somebody. So,
Hook it up to a rainbow.
Oh, a rainbow. Oh, that's right.
You
Sandy.
still got that?
No, I think I did. And Sandy, I haven't talked to Sandy in a couple of years. The last time I talked to her, she wasn't doing well at all. And I need to, I'm really been mess.
Didn't Pete leave for a while?
They separated. I think they might still be separated. I don't know. She lives in her mom's brother's place up on Circle Kelly Joe, wherever that is up there. Is that off of Manchester somewhere or something?
Might be. I heard of it, but
Yeah, up there around that area, I think.
where did I run into her? But then years ago.
Oh, okay.
Had they been hurting Pete?
Oh, it was years ago then, because
Yeah.
they've been various views. But she just,
So it's that fine line.
so where was she and Pete when you ran into him?
Trying to think. Gosh, I wouldn't have a clue, but I would say it was probably, and it may have been just Sandy, maybe at the Marsh store.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say I ran into her. It was at Meyer one time, so it might have been.
I remember the Jehovah's Witnesses talking to them. I remember when Sandy and Pete at the same time, I think said, "Oh, you can't be chairman of the board." What?
What happened? Oh. You know, I was talking to Becca, and I don't know how it came to me, but I said, wait a minute. Blood is a gift of life, and Jesus gave his blood for us. Why can't we give our blood to help save a life too?
I remember telling Sandy and Pete, I said, you know, God gave us the intelligence to improve our lives. And what better improvement could you have than being able to donate your blood to help somebody else live?
Right.
Isn't that the ultimate in humanity?
Yeah, that just...
I said, so being against blood transfusion just doesn't fit. And I had to quit. I don't know if you kept studying with him or not. I don't think you did.
For a while, but then I got...
Yeah.
It just, because I started doing research, I actually gave a talk at Town Boulevard Church on how they're a cult.
Wow.
And because I did research and I got some tapes back in the cassette tape days, huh?
Oh, you have a cassette tape player.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look at the garage sales. We need to replace that dollar one. Or no, that works, right? What was it that accidentally fell?
It's the dollar idea.
Did Mom accidentally drop that?
Yeah.
Accidentally on purpose?
No.
Oh, okay. She accidentally dropped. Well, we'll be looking. That's the best dollar I ever spent, isn't it?
Yeah.
That 50 cents for that Sony Walkman is the best 50 cents you'll ever spend.
I've got a tape recorder.
Oh, straight away.
A cassette recorder? Does it have to be hooked up to a stereo? This was a little
Hey, I'll
one
show
I
you.
got for $1.
Hey, I'll show you the cassette recorder. Can you hold this?
Yeah, Grant.
I know he had a little Walkman or something that he got for $1 or 50 cents. Or
50 cents a Sony Walkman, and at the garage sale, he hooked it up to the stereo, to the computer speakers that I had on sale, because Chris had a little better pair, he said. I thought mine were fine, but he put his on my computer, so I didn't need those, so we sold them, and he hooked up his Walkman so that it could play through them, and it's actually sold the speakers for me. Where did you? Oh, that, I forgot about that. All right.
I was talking to Becca about wanting a radio.
Yeah.